Ready? Well, I'm here at hitting practice, and I got Stan Mcdavid here, and our boy Frank, our man Frank, the PhD. He is a PhD, smarter than at least two of us out here. But hey, Frank, I want to ask you. You started out as a novice. I'll use the word novice. You started hitting well. Now they tell me you've switched to the overlap grip. Can you tell me why you did that?
Because of you. You told me that I wouldn't lose control if I did it, and
you thought you would.
I thought I would, because I'm still not a good, solid, high average hitter, and I'm never going to be a big home run hitter. So.
But you don't want to be a big home run. That's not what it's all
yeah,
about.
I just want to hit good, solid line drives.
But tell me what this, here's my reasoning why I said for him to do this over like this. He hadn't played in a long time.
50 years. I had never played softball.
So it'd be easy to change the grip. He ain't used that grip in 50 years. So it should be, the hardest thing about changing to this grip is the habits that you have. And changing a habit in life for humans is hard, very difficult. And so I suggested that to him. Now I'm going to ask you, what have you found with changing the grip that's made you just a little bit better hitter?
Well, it's made me a lot better hitter. I'm hitting it harder.
I
almost hit a home run the other day.
Yeah, and I saw you go out there, and everybody talks about, I call it rolling your wrist. They call it the snap. You reached out there and just went like that. And before, you couldn't have done that because you couldn't roll your wrist. And you snapped that off really good. Now I got my man Stan here. You use the overlap grip too, right?
I do.
And why do you do that?
With the snap, the ball goes further.
And you get a better snap with it, right?
I do, yes. Mm-hmm.
And who recommended that to you?
Rose.
I got to get a plug in there somehow. I'm a big overlap grip guy, but I believe in it's the artistry, and these gentlemen, you can get some advice. It's not the guy that gives you advice that makes it happen. It's you that. And I want to go back to Frank now. We gave Frank a lot of information. We had videos for him, helped him a lot. But it's his work. Tell him what extra work you do, Frank. It's not like, hey, he told me to do this and I did it. What did you do?
Well, I come to all the practices whenever you invite me, or Paul invited me to Liberty Park. Practice. Bill Joy, he told me about, he would throw the ball up and hit. I did that for a while, and then I forget who said about hitting off the tee, and I would come at least once or twice a week and hit off the tee to get used to, do it without thinking, get a good swing. And I mean, come out here.
Well, let me stop you on that, on without thinking. That's the key. Get, practice enough that when you see a pitch, you know what you can do with it. Okay, and it's what's the reflex, the quick twitch muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's what you're shooting for, also. Okay, go ahead.
Well, and the other thing is, I come out. In high school, I was a 300 hitter, leadoff, played center field. Come out here.
We had that verified. No.
No, you can do that. We're high school, 1973. I was a sophomore starter, the only sophomore. Anyhow, so I come out here. I thought I was going to be and I still have my bat from high school, and I couldn't get a hit for nothing, and I couldn't field either, and so I was embarrassed. And I'm not the type of person that wants to sit back and be embarrassed. So I just put everything into it. And I love the game. I love everything in the conversation, the mind thing, thinking about. I mean, baseball. I was talking to my daughter this morning. She's rock climbing, and it's cardio, and it's physical strength, and it's mental. And I realized baseball is just like that. You come out here, it's physical. I go to the gym 3 times a week, and I do strength training too. I do all this stuff. I've seen videos on what to lift in the strength, the legs, the obliques, everything, to do everything, strength training. So it's strength, it's cardio, we're out here running, and it's 90% mental too. So this is ideal for all of us old guys or young guys to come out here and play.
Well, now you get a lot of comments from the guys you play against and burn them and everything, right?
Yeah, that's been working out too.
Yeah. Well,
surprising me. I mean, I'm surprised as much as anybody.
We're going to make this a short one, but I'm going to end it with this. Those of you out there that are having weight issues, I can tell you here, Frank can help you, because the first time I met him, he said, I can help you, Ed. And I said, just exactly how can you help me? He said, well, you are a little overweight. But I think, he said I'm 70 pounds overweight, but we're still discussing that. But if you need help, Frank's a
I'm
dietitian.
15 pounds overweight. I've lost 5 pounds since I've been working with Ed. Have you lost anything yet?
No, I ain't
All
lost
right,
no weight,
let's
dude.
go. Okay, let's do it.
So, hey, I'll give you Frank's number if you need it.